I wanted to do a quick video, wearing my Super Dad shirt, that's like my favorite shirt. I want to do a quick video on morning rituals. A lot of people talk about them. Unfortunately, I see a lot of people on Facebook talk about how they don't have any, or they don't really have any morning rituals. Some people do. It seems like the ones that are, I just saw a guy today, he's been having some really good success. He's a copywriter, and he's been having a lot of success lately. And so he said someone asked him about his morning rituals. They reached out and they messaged him. And so he said, you know what, he shared it one-on-one with this person, and then he wanted to share it on Facebook. So I thought, man, I don't really talk about my morning ritual. Or I should say, I do on some websites, but I don't think I've ever done a video. Morning rituals change, but I would say about 4 months ago, I started doing something a little bit different. I have a problem when I wake up, getting on the phone or laying in bed for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, playing, like checking Facebook or email or whatever you're looking at, And so I piss a bunch of time away and just, I don't know, starting the day like that, like reaction mode is what people say is like you're looking at emails and that. So I don't do that anymore. What I've been doing the last 3 or 4 months, it's been pretty powerful, and I track it every single day on my little sheet here. I wake up, I go to the kitchen I go to the kitchen table with a cup of coffee, a notebook, and a pen. I'm old school like that. And I sit down and I write typically two things that I'm grateful for. I try to do 2 new things every day. Sometimes I do repeat things, if I've got a brain fog, I'll just say I'm grateful for 2 healthy, beautiful children. But I try to think of something in the past 24 hours that I'm grateful for. It can be something super small. I'm grateful for the microwave. I'm grateful for being able to do a video on the internet like this. A few years ago, this wasn't possible, 10 years ago. I'm grateful for Facebook. I can have a business and use Facebook, and I'm grateful for that. All types of things that I'm grateful for. Like I said, little things, big things, it doesn't matter. So I start that. And then next I go into daily intentions. And what these things are phrases that I write out, act as if they're already true in my life. I say stuff like, I helped 8 dads quit their jobs last week. That's something like I have a big passion for, is helping dads quit their jobs. So I always use 8 because that's my number. I was born 81, so I always use 8. So I say, I helped 8 dads quit their jobs last week. I am debt-free. I am happy. I am proud of myself. I collected $7,500 in cash received. That's just the number that I shoot for, this week, So those are the things. A lot of them are repeats from the day before, Sometimes I come up with new ones. Just kind of depends on what's going on that day. I write probably about 20 to 22 of those out. I fill out the whole page of a piece of notebook paper. I don't have a piece of notebook paper, but just grateful 2 things, and then intentions to fill out the sheet. And then I flip it over and I write out my goals for 5 times each. I have 4 goals. I do my goals in quarters, or 12-week goals, 90-day goals. And I have goals in mind, health, relationships, wealth. Those are the 4 categories that I have goals in. And actually right now I'm actually doing 4 habits. They're not really even goals. They're just habits that I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to do a little something a little bit different. I write those out each 5 times. This is something new too. Is the first quarter I've ever done this, is writing out my goals. It really helps me focus on what I want in all 4 areas, over and over. Like I said, 5 times a day, I know every single goal forwards and backwards in my damn sleep, And then after I'm done with that, I journal. Typically what's on my mind, I journal. Sometimes I'll post a question. What do I want? What is my dream life? What is my dream day? And I'll just write. And like I said, sometimes it's just a brain dump. Whatever's going on in my head, it might be, I'm excited for lunch today. It's not just always about business, a crazy dream I had. It's just whatever's in my head, I write it out. Sometimes it's a sentence or 2. Sometimes it's a page or 2. It just really kind of depends, Typically the kids are up, and so I sometimes have to cut it short, if I'm getting them ready for breakfast and stuff like that. So, and then what I've been doing lately is I rip it up. I rip it up into pieces and I throw it in the garbage. It's all done. It's just odd. That's what I do. I don't know why I do that. That's just something new I've been kind of doing the last couple months. Typically, I keep everything in a notebook. I don't have one here, but typically I keep everything in a notebook. However, I can't, when I'm writing in a notebook, I can't write on the back side. I don't know why, the spiralness of it, this part of it, when I flip over the back side, I can't write I don't know, the spiral. I don't like that. And so when I write in a notebook, I only use one side. And I'm not some environmentalist or anything, but I hate wasting paper. So lately I've just been getting like one sheet of paper writing front and back. And then, like I said, I don't have anywhere to put it since it's like a loose leaf piece of paper, so I rip it up. But that's my morning routine, and then I'm allowed, I have to trick myself, then I'm allowed to play on my phone, check Facebook, check email, whatever I need to check on the phone. So that's kind of my morning routine. Like I said, it's probably 20 to 30 minutes. It really, really has helped me. Like I said, not pissing away the time on the phone the first 15 or 20 minutes, laying in bed, still like just dragging ass to get out of bed, give it a shot. You don't have to do all that stuff, obviously, but do the great gratitude thing. I think that's really powerful. But yeah, it's like I never ever miss that. That is something I do 7 days a week, religiously. Very rarely do I miss it. If I miss it in the morning, if it's a weekend for whatever reason, I'll do it in the afternoon, or I'll do it at some point throughout the day. But 98% of the time, I do it every single morning, first thing I wake up. So that's my morning routine. Give it a shot, like I said, or take pieces from it. You don't have to do 2 sheets or 3 sheets. That's quite a bit, but see what works with you. Try to journal, try the gratitude thing, try the daily intentions thing, do a brain dump, when you first wake up, and just see how it works. Do it for a week and see how it works. So that is my morning routine. Thank you.